family started coming to QVC?
About 1 or 2 years old.
Oh my gosh, when I first met Stephanie, she's like, I have watched you on TV all these years, which
really
made me feel really old.
I've grown up watching QVC, watching my dad, and now here I am.
Well, it's great to have you here too.
I like to be here.
This is pretty special, guys, because
special.
over the years, Roberta's has been known, I think, as really finding these gorgeous tropical plants for our customers.
Totally.
So you're looking at this and you're like, oh good, gardenia, I love tropical gardenia. Except here's the difference. This is, do you see it in the description? Hardy gardenia.
Exactly.
For the first time, you are going to be able to enjoy gardenia as a perennial, even if you live somewhere where it gets really cold.
Totally, like Pennsylvania, for example, or North
I'm so
Carolina.
excited about this. I cannot wait. So tell me everything I need to know.
Well, traditionally, people want this exotic, almost like, far away locale fragrance. I mean, you typically find these in Hawaii, Cancun, these kinds of places. They want to bring that home with them, but the problem is they're not meant for the cold.
Right.
So what do? You leave it out in the summer, bring it in the winter, and then it suffers because it's unhappy inside the house.
Yes.
Well, what's the
now,
point?
as you see here on your screen, you can plant this directly into the earth, and these are not going to be too big or too small. They're going to grow to be about 2 to 3 feet high and 3 to 5 feet wide. So a beautiful, like, bushy mound. Imagine like a foundation plant along your walkways up to your front door. And then you just cut 1 or 2 flowers off, and that's all you need to
and they're
fill a whole room.
so powerful. The fragrance, it's like opening a bottle of the best perfume you've ever imagined.
Float them in a little, my grandmother always, trimmed them and floated one single
That's all you
bloom like in a
need.
pretty bowl of water on the kitchen table. You guys, I don't know where else you're going to find something like this.
And these blooms, Jill, they're not only bigger, but they're double petaled.
Ooh.
So that's going to give you just even more fragrance, and they're going to be a little bit more sturdy to hang, to withstand the colder temperatures and the more inclement weather.
You can do it inside in a pot like that. But the point is, if you can plant it outside and leave it as a fixture in the garden, why not?
Right.
It's going to be that much healthier and give you that many more flowers.
What's my expectation for blooms the first year and all of that, Stephanie?
I would love to show you. So this is what, it's a one piece. This is what you'll be receiving in the mail.
Yeah.
And as you see, this one already has a little bloom. So,
wow.
And there's, 4 or 5 other buds right on this plant. So you could very well have flowers coming right out of the box. And then from this plant to the plant in front of my brother, that just is about 2 months.
Wow.
And then in front of you at the end of the first season.
Wow, look at that.
Yep.
The end of the first season. Do I want to give this full sun? What does it prefer?
Full to part sun, as much sun as possible would be ideal. That'll help, really give all of those blooms a nice size and beauty.
And when does it start to bloom, Stephanie?
June.
June. And then blooms how long?
All the way to September.
Wow, nice.
And then for the other 6 months out of the year, you're going to have this deep, glossy green foliage because it's
so it doesn't
evergreen.
die down or it's evergreen. Oh my gosh.
Even in the winter.
That is so good.
Super cool.
That is so good. So if you're wanting to put some things in your landscape that will stay green throughout the winter, and then when the summertime comes, gives you amazing fragrance, like maybe one of the most fragrant flowers in the garden.
By far. I mean, it's one of the most sought after flowers.
That's what perfumers want.
The perfume industry, and like one vial of this oil is worth thousands and thousands of dollars.
Wow.
It's so special. Now this variety in particular, gardenias have been around forever, but this only came out last year. We introduced it from a breeder in North Carolina, and he was trying to develop something that he could put outside his yard, and he came up with this, and it was just like, oh my God, this is amazing. So we're one of the few people that actually have it in the country, though. That's what's so special.
So get it while you can. Take advantage of Easy Pay. Katie McGee joining us.
Hi, Katie.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
And Katie is a novice gardener, guys.
Yeah.
So
we've worked together before. He knows.
Yeah.
Right? I
So-
had to smell this first of all.
Please do.
May I come in?
Yes.
Like, come
Put your nose right up in that.
Oh my goodness.
Is that
That's
so? Imagine
vacation.
sitting on your deck or patio
Yes.
and getting a waft of this.
The breeze comes in.
Amazing, right?
Here,
It
I'm gonna
is.
break one off for you.
Oh, here's my question.
Yes.
If we're novice and we're looking at this and saying, okay, I can't decide if I want to put it in a pot or in a ground. What size pot would you recommend we buy to plant this in?
Actually, right here is like a 2-gallon size pot, or sometimes people go by inches.
Yes. What is that? Like a 10-inch?
Yeah, it looks like a
About
10 to
10 or
12
Yeah,
inch.
10 or 12
Yeah.
inch.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't mean to
No,
block
you're
you.
fine. You're fine.
And then in the ground, how far apart do I put them? That's where I.
If you had multiples, I would leave at least a foot
I would
in
leave
between.
it maybe a little bit more because they'll grow to be about 3 to 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So maybe 2 or 3 feet in between each.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give yourself plenty
Yeah.
of room.
And
Aren't they great?
That's a great idea
And
to
did you
take up
hear like
multiple.
it stays green in the winter?
Oh no, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Oh, so
Yep.
year round
In the
you get a little
winter.
something from it.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one. These would look beautiful in those faux bois pots.
They
Can I just
would.
say they would be fabulous
That
if
color
you wanted to.
combination.
I know, because you'd have the lush green in that faux bois all year round,
That's right.
and then in the summertime with these white
Yeah.
flowers, they would be amazing.
100%.
Now here's a really cool DIY project. You
Okay.
take 1 or 2 flowers only into a small bottle of coconut oil, let it sit there for like 3 or 4 weeks. The coconut oil extracts all of the phytochemicals and the fragrance, the flavonoids, which
Yes.
produces the smell, into the oil. Then you can rub this on your skin.
You have, like, your own
go out in the
fragrance.
sun,
Exactly.
or
Yeah.
have your own your perfume like this. It's very powerful.
Okay,
and very
my
safe.
brother.
I am just
How
in awe
about
right
Derek
now.
stepping it up with the DIY on the YHJ?
I got to give a little round of applause right there.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Very good job. A student.
Thank you for teaching me a little
yeah,
something.
right?
Of course.
You could grow this.
You could.
You could
It's
totally
I
super
want to grow this
easy.
now because it's
All you
so
do is put it
fragrant.
in a pot. Done.
Yeah.
You're going to have to come over and hold my hand while
Done.
I do it.
Excellent. Will
All
there be
right.
wine?
I will supply the wine if you can supply the
I'm
knowledge.
good.
Done at the
Always,
date.
always.
We're showing you some more images. You know gardenias. You've been to tropical locations where you've seen these amazing white flowers that you walk through the, the lanai of the hotel or the entryway, or you're sitting out in the garden. You're like, oh, it smells so good. It's usually gardenia. Unfortunately, for a lot of us who live in very cold climates, gardenia becomes an annual. We can bring it in, but then we don't want to deal with it and we end up throwing it away, right?
Yep.
Here's the beauty. You can now grow gardenia. You can plant it in the ground. Hardy to what temperature, Derek?
-5.
Negative 5. Yep.
You can put it in the ground and enjoy gardenia 12 months out of the year.
Yes.
Blooming in the summertime, giving you that fragrance, evergreen all the other months of the year.
Yep.
So whether it's container or ground,
Exactly.
this is an investment. I mean, I know you might be like, one plant, $27 and change. You are not seeing this at your garden center.
No.
You're not seeing this at the construction warehouses that sell plants, you guys.
So weird.
You're not seeing it in specialty nurseries. Like, this is the kind that your family would
Yes.
sell at the flower shows
Yeah.
around the
Exactly.
world.
Definitely.
But
it's
that's
very
it,
unique.
right?
It's brand new. That's the other thing. I mean,
Yeah.
it's brand new. Nobody has
Yeah.
gardenia like this.
Nobody else has a
And
gardenia like this.
I wanted to just show really quick how easy it is to plant, maybe for
Yep.
your friend Katie, just
Okay,
so she can
good.
get a little confidence, because it
Awesome.
could not be easier, and the rewards are
Yes.
amazing. So you're just gonna dig a hole about the same size as the pot that it comes in.
Yeah, can I show you my trick?
Yep.
What I usually do is I do just this.
There you go.
I kind of
Stick it in
wiggle the
first.
plant down in there just as deep as the pot is itself, and then I have the perfect hole to put it in there.
There you go.
Awesome.
You know,
That's
not that
amazing.
it's a big, not that that's a
Hey,
big
it's a little
thing,
hack.
but
It's a little
that's just a
hack.
little hack that I do.
Exactly. So then you're gonna nestle your plant in there, give it a good watering and fertilizing with our Bounty
Yeah.
all-purpose plant food. Pack that in there, and then just let Mother Nature do her thing. And after 2 months, you can have that adorable little
Look
plant
at this.
there. And then after the first season, the plant in front of you.
Do you know, Derek, are we shipping these out at the same time, or are we doing zones with this?
Zone
Do you
map.
know, Stephanie?
This is a zone
Okay, so
map.
this is a zone map.
Yep.
So again, we'll ship it to you when it's appropriate to plant in your area. I'm thinking maybe you order one for yourself and order one to give your mom for Mother's Day.
Oh, it's
Plant
such
it
a
up for
good
her,
idea.
right, in a
Yes.
beautiful pot.
Yes.
Do a fun project with your kids. Do painted pots. Let them paint the pot and then give it
That's
as a
cute,
gift.
yes.
I'm into polka pots. I
Oh.
love
Ooh,
pots with
that's
polka
fun.
dots on
That's
it. Isn't
super
that fun?
Uh-huh. I actually really like
It's
that.
the little things that
Yeah,
make Jill
of
Bauer
course.
happy. What am I looking at here, Derek?
Well, you
that
know,
was the zone map.
we know where you live, so be careful. No, so because of that,
gosh.
find your location on the map, and that is the ship date down at the bottom that we will send your plants out, and it's all zoned out so that you're not going to get your gardenias, and it's like a huge snowstorm outside, and they're
Right.
sitting outside on the porch all day, freezing in the box. And I don't know if we're going to go over the guarantee or not, but we do.
These are considered a perennial now.
They are
1 year.
considered a perennial.
One last question: do deer like these?
No.
I don't know if deer have even had the opportunity to eat gardenias
Yeah,
before,
I mean,
right?
The thing is, deer will eat anything if they're hungry enough.
Right.
Especially in certain parts of the country, like here in
Yes.
Pennsylvania.
Right.
I like to just be cautious. If it really matters to you, then put a little safeguard around it,
or don't put it in an area where the deer can get in, right?
Yeah.
Several hundred of those ordered just in this presentation, and we do not have a lot of these to go around. I'm totally ordering those when I get off the air. Awesome. They're awesome. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. I know I'll see you guys a lot next week.
Yep.
All right?
Yes,
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, also coming up, to plant with your gardenias, to plant